This is my combination Tantalus and Humidor. I picked up an old Tantalus that was in horrible condition, and I picked up a Humidor that was in horrible condition. I thought it'd be really cool to combine these two things together. So this is the story. I've taken the Tantalus apart, and I'm doing some mock-ups of what I'm thinking about for this project. These bottles, two of them fit very nicely on top of this Humidor. I have 3 bottles. I found another one on eBay, which I'm thinking about buying, because then I can have 4 bottles, which would be really nice. So this is kind of where I'm going with this. I have some objects that I've collected over the years that I'm really thinking might be a nice addition to this project. I'm a big fan of dark wood and brass. I'm going to replace the brass handle on this with this really cool brass handle. It's got like a lion's head, gargoyle head, I don't know what you would call it. I have some brass pieces which I can put on here. I have a larger brass piece which I can put on there. I have some brass hinges because they're a whole lot nicer looking than that ugly steel piece. These plaques that I've picked up a couple of years ago now are almost perfect to go here. I mean, they are really close to being exactly the right size to fit right there. So I think what I'm going to do is put one on each side, and I think this would be a really cool project. So that's my thoughts at this point. Obviously, I need the second upright and a second plaque over here. But that's where I'm headed right now. That's my thought process right now. I'm still playing with the concept, and I'm still playing with the design idea, but that's where I'm headed. All right, so here I'm doing a little mock-up on it, so you can get an idea of where I'm headed with this thing. I've got it stained. I've got the idea for my brass handles squared away. This is the panel that's going to fit on the side. It's just sitting in there now. It wouldn't be surprised me if it fell off right this minute. But I have one on each side. This is going to look really sharp. I'm really happy with this. What I'm not sure about yet is how I'm going to have something go across here to retain the glasses on this side. Originally, the Tantalus had this piece on here. Not too crazy about that. I don't think I like that so much. I'm thinking some kind of a brass rod across there would be kind of cool. But anyway, these are just this is just sitting on here, right? This is just sitting there. So we'll see where this ends up. And by the way, I also have these little pieces going on there. So stay tuned for more. Well, it's really starting to come together now. I have the side panels on. I have the brass leaves, I guess you would call them, on. Here's what I came up with for an idea for trapping the bottles, if you will. These are simply drawer handles. They're just sitting on there right now. I think that's going to work really well. I'm getting close. I still have to attach this top plate. I need a different hinge than what I had, and some kind of a clasp. So I'm getting close now. The last step is soak my bottles in some warm water with some baking soda. You got these old labels that are they're in bad shape. They're peeling off. I'd like it. I know that's historic and all, but I'd like it to be wonderful looking and not necessarily historic.